Abd al-Rahman I, 731–788, was emir of Islamic Spain from 756 to 788. Known as the Foreigner, he laid out the standard of the Umayyad tradition in the Iberian promontory. Brought into the world close to Damascus, Syria, Abd al-Rahman I was the child of the Umayyad sovereign Muawiyah ibn Hisham and a Berber mistress named Ra. In 750 he was one of a handful of the individuals from his family to get away from butcher by the Abbasids, and in this way, as the Umayyad line was smothered in the east, he advanced toward the Western Islamic world to lay out a base of force. Joined by his freedman Badr, he traversed North Africa, at long last acquiring asylum among his mom's clan, the Nafsa Berbers of Morocco. Utilizing this base, he sent Badr to Spain to set up the basis for his political goals. On August 14, 755, Abd al-Rahman arrived at Almunkar and was before long recognized as boss by different settlements of Syrian foreigners, still faithful to his loved ones. At last, subsequent to overcoming the last legislative leader of Islamic Spain, Yusuf al-Fihri, he entered the capital, Cordova, on May 15, 756, and was announced emir in the principal mosque there. Insight about Abd al-Rahman's victory spread rapidly across the Islamic world, striking fear in the hearts of the opponent Abbasids, however cheering a great many Umayyad allies, who before long ran to Spain. Large numbers of the ruler's relations and Syrian blue bloods who had been eliminated from power in the east turned into the new elite of Cordovan culture. During his 32-year rule, Abd al-Rahman needed to manage various uprisings, a few of which were upheld by the Abbasids. One of the most serious was the revolt of the Yemenite Bedouin al-Ala ibn Mughith, whom Abd al-Rahman requested executed. From 768 to 776 the emir confronted a much more serious revolt drove by the Berber boss Shakya. Afterward, an alliance of estranged Bedouin bosses approached Charlemagne for help against the Umayyad ruler. The Frankish ruler pointlessly blockaded Saragossa in 778, and a piece of his military was cleared out in the pass of Roncesvalles by a Basque snare as it got back to France, an episode chronicled in the Tune of Roland. Through his strategy of drawing and restricting vested parties and managing disobedience, Abd al-Rahman accomplished a smidgen of soundness. He culminated the Syrian managerial departments presented before in the 100 years and further concentrated government tasks in Cordova, which toward the finish of his rule started to look like an extraordinary capital. Light, routinely wearing white, and visually impaired in one eye, he was talented in rhetoric and verse, something like in the tactical expressions. On September 30, 788, Abd al-Rahman I kicked the bucket in Cordova.